let's tell you about the study conducted by the Road Traffic Management Corporation. It's revealed that, get this, Volkswagen Polo, Toyota Hilux and Toyota Quantum vehicles are most likely to be involved in fatal crashes in the country, and of course that is due to driver behavior. The study also shows that these modes also account for the highest number of speed infringement fines. We are joined to expand on this by Simon Zwane. He's the Road Traffic Management spokesperson. Bab Zwane, thank you very much for availing yourself. So how was the study conducted, firstly?
Now, firstly, we looked at the data, the fatal crash data from 2017 to October 2021. And we also did the same with the speed infringements. And we analyzed more than 48,000 vehicles that were involved in crashes in that period. And we wanted to match the vehicles that are involved in crashes against the vehicle population register. And we found that, yes, although VW Polos are the highest selling vehicles, there are many of them on the roads, but there are many of them also get involved in crashes. They constitute 17% of the vehicle population, but they contribute 16% of the crashes. Taken together as the VW Polo, Hilux, and the Quantum, those vehicles contribute to about 43% of fatalities on the roads, and they collect jointly 35% of speed fines. And we know that speeding is one of the major factors in fatal crashes.
It sounds like it's going to take some more work, I guess, to change driver behavior. But when we take a look at the Toyota Quantum models and the drivers of that, what is the behavior that we see there, and how do we need to address the situation?
Yeah, there we're having a concern because those vehicles, they constitute only 3.3% of vehicles in the population register, but they account for 12% of vehicles in fatal crashes. Now, that's disproportionately high. So we need to be engaging much more with the public transport owners and operators to change the behavior of their drivers. It's also concerning that they are also collecting a high number of speed fines, and that also could speak to what drivers have always said, that they're giving targets. So that's why you see them rushing during the morning peak hours and therefore driving at excessive speeds. So that is a matter that we'll need to address with the operators. But this was a baseline study. We would need to do some more studies to further understand, particularly if you look at the Polos, further understand the age of the drivers, how they behave, and all of that, so that we are able to tailor messages that will go directly towards that age group and a particular cohort of drivers, so that they can change their behavior.
Which models are we seeing where drivers are cruising at acceptable speeds?
Well, very low down on the top 20 list, you find the Ford Fiesta, you find the Toyota Fortuner. Now, those vehicles are not getting involved in many crashes, and they're not collecting a high number of traffic fines.
I think you alluded to it, but in terms of the significance of the studies, what then, is the purpose of it?
The purpose is for us to fully understand who is getting involved in crashes, how they behave, and so that we can tailor our messages towards them, so that even law enforcement can be more intelligence-driven based on this information, that they would have now know who are the people that are the most culprits. And then we can assist the motorists to change their behavior. But it will help us a great deal in our in our road safety education and awareness. And it also provides us with the basis now that we can also partner with other stakeholders who are interested in coming into this based on this empirical evidence, and then they can come in partnership with us to help reduce the unacceptably high number of people who are dying on South African roads.
Mr. Simon Zwane speaks for the Road Traffic Management Corporation. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon.